away, a voice is calling, bells of memory chime. Come home again, come home again, they call through the oceans of time.
And with the glorious voice of Bryn Terfel, it's good afternoon and welcome to another edition of My Kind of Music. Pnawn da, croeso I radio dyddiau eiraidd a'r rhaglen fy holl gerddoriaeth. I'm Valerie Koska, Welsh-born, Welsh-speaking Australian, presenting to you this afternoon beautiful music from Wales, a small country in the British Isles with a population of about 4 million people, about the same as Melbourne. A country which has a rich and varied history, spectacular scenery, medieval castles, and a tradition of musical excellence. It is indeed the land of song, as it is known worldwide. And who better to demonstrate this love of singing than Bryn Terfel, a world-renowned bass baritone who was the soloist in that rendition of We'll Keep a Welcome. My co-presenter today is Molwyn Hugh Jones, who, like all Welsh Australians, is very conscious of his Celtic heritage and cultural roots. Molwyn, welcome to the programme.
Thank you, Valerie.
Tell us something about yourself.
Well, there's not a lot to tell, Valerie. I was born and raised in a little Welsh coal mining village on the edge of the Rhondda Valley in South Wales. And when I left school at 14 years of age, like many other boys of the same age, I went down the coal mine to work with my father. There was no other work available. If I remember rightly, I don't think I set foot outside the village until I was 18 years of age. And then I think it was a day trip down to the big smoke in Cardiff to see the shops and all the sights. Then the last coal mine in the village closed in 1960. And in 1966, my wife and I decided to emigrate to Australia with our 2 young daughters. And well, here I am today.
Well, what are we going to hear first, Molwyn? Something from the Rhondda Valley or the South Wales, I'm sure.
The first song, Valerie, is sung by the boy from Pontypridd in South Wales, or as I like to call him, the boyo from Ponty, none other than Tom Jones himself. Tom Jones started his working life, as a bricklayer's labourer, and also worked at the local colliery.
Did he really? I didn't know that.
Yes, but having been gifted with such a lovely voice, he soon formed his own group and toured and sang in the pubs and working men clubs of the Welsh Valleys. Indeed, at one of those clubs, halfway through the evening's performance, the committee of the club paid them off because they didn't think that Tom and his group were any good.
Wow, little did they know.
Little did they know what the future had in store. Here is Tom Jones singing the song that helped to launch him on his road to stardom, The Green, Green Grass of Home.
The old hometown looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me was my mama and papa. Down the road I look, and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint is cracked and dry. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green Oh,
Molwyn, we also have some famous singers who are also comedians.
Of course. Well, Sir Harry Seacombe was a goon in the Goon Show, which ran for many years on the BBC. But it is for his singing that he is best known. Indeed, he could quite easily have chosen one of two careers, that of a comedian or that of a singer, and made a success of either. Thank goodness he chose to remain with singing. Here is Sir Harry singing that wonderful ballad, If I Ruled the World.
If I ruled the world, every day would be the first day of spring. Every heart would have a new song to sing, and we'd sing of the joy every morning would bring. If I ruled the world, every man would be as free as a bird. Every voice would be a voice to be heard. Take my word, we would treasure each day that occurred. My world would be a beautiful place where we would weave such wonderful dreams. My world would wear a smile on its face like the man in the moon has when the moon beams. If I ruled the world, every man would say the world was his friend. There'd be happiness that no man could end. No, my friend, not if I ruled the world. Every hand would be held up high. There'd be sunshine in everyone's sky. If the day ever dawned when I ruled the world, every hand would be held up high. There'd be sunshine in everyone's sky. If the day ever dawned when I
Now, if I was to mention Tiger Bay in Cardiff, I am sure that a lot of the listeners out there would know who I am going to talk about next. Yes, of course, it's got to be the girl from Tiger Bay, Shirley Bassey, the girl with the golden voice. Tiger Bay in Cardiff was at one time a real melting pot of nationalities, with ships coming in there from all over the world, and a very dangerous place to venture into. I am told that Shirley Bassey once worked in a munitions factory in Cardiff, and like Tom Jones, she sang at the pubs and the working men's clubs in and around the Welsh valleys until she too was discovered by a London talent scout. And well, the rest is history, isn't it? Here is Shirley Bassey singing that hit song from the James Bond film of the same name, Goldfinger.
Goldfinger, he's the man with the Midas touch, a spider's touch, such a cold finger beckons you to enter his web of you feel for a golden girl knows when he's kissed her. It's the kiss of death from Mr. Goldfinger. Pretty girl, beware of this heart of gold. This heart is cold. Golden words he will pour in your ear, but his lies can't disguise what you fear. For a golden girl knows when he's kissed her. It's the kiss of death from Mr. Goldfinger. Pretty girl, beware of this heart of gold. This heart is cold. He loves only gold. Only gold. He loves gold. He loves only gold. Only gold. He loves
The Welsh language is one of the oldest languages in Europe and is spoken today by about 25% of the population. So here is a song in Welsh called Myfanwy, a famous love song made famous, of course, through the tradition of the Welsh male voice choirs. And this rendering of Myfanwy is sung by cantorion Colin Jones, who in fact visited Melbourne a few years ago. That was Myfanwy by Dr. Joseph Parry, sung by a group from North Wales, I'm glad to say, having had so much from South Wales, Moelwyn. Now, are we going to talk about North Wales singers, or...?
Well, I was just about to do that, Valerie. I am going to talk about that little railway station in North Wales. You know, the one with the longest place name in the world.
Oh, you mean Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngyll, Goger y Chwyrn, Drobwy, Llan Silio, Goch? Well, yeah. Now, how would you like to be the station master at that railway station, having to announce the arrival and departure of trains from there, Moelwyn?
I believe, you know, it would sound something like this. Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngyll, Goger y Chwyrn, Drobwy, Llan Silio, Goch. The train now standing at platform 3 is the 9:37 to Aberystwyth, stopping at all stations to Aberystwyth with connections to Llanfair Fechan, Penmaen Mawr, Llandudno Junction, Caernarfon, Llanwnder, Groeslow, Pen y Groes, Ynys, Afon Wen, Pwllheli, Cricket, Llanelli and Llangollen. Change at Llangollen for trains to Talacafri and Eglwys Bach, Llanrwst, Trefryw, Bettws Coed, Pontypan, Dolwyddelyn, and Blaenau Festiniog.
Do you think you can do all that in one breath? How about the ticket?
I am sure that by the end of the day, he would be absolutely shattered and out of breath. Here is a delightful recording of a group of ladies in North Wales singing and telling us all about that lovely little village and railway station in North Wales.
There's a certain Welsh village which has become world famous simply because of its name. A name which enables the village to boast one of the longest railway station signs in the world. Situated on the beautiful island of Anglesey, it is called Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. This song will teach you how to say it.
Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. A name which has fascinated everyone, a name which is ever all to see, a name you will love to say to anyone if you listen carefully. Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch.
Right, now we'll take it slowly. Are you ready, ladies? Let's teach the world. Llanfair
Llanfair
Pwll Gwyngyll
Pwll Gwyngyll
Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll
Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll
Llantysilio
Llantysilio
Goch.
Goch.
That's all there is to it, so let's sing it.
Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. Leave us it's easy when you know how, so we will teach you in a song, and you will soon be saying it if you simply sing along. Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch.
The word means St. Mary's Church in a hollow by the white hazel close to the rapid whirlpool near the red cave of St. Tysilio.
Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll Llantysilio Goch. Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll Goger y Chwyrn Drobwll
Through the Night, Ar Hyd y Nos, a Welsh folk song known throughout the world, sung today by the Victoria Welsh Male Voice Choir, which is a local choir, and the bell-like voice of Rhonda Yates. Ar Hyd y Nos, holl amrantair ser ddywedant, ar hyd y nos. Dyma'r ffordd I fro gogoniant, ar hyd y nos. And now we will hear the voice of Mary Hopkin singing both in French and in Welsh. Mary Hopkin, if you remember her first hit, Those Were the Days, My Friend, We Thought They'd Never End. A native of Swansea, today she is going to sing Pleserau Serch or Plaisir d'amour.
Paul
My Kind of Music was presented by Valerie Koska and Moelwyn Hugh Jones and produced by Alex Hare for Golden Days Radio.